Yeah.
Today in our kitchen we are making cake rusk. It is a perfect recipe for tea time and you can enjoy it with a cup of tea. I hope you will like this recipe and you will try it at home and you will love it as much as I do. So let's get started. So in one bowl we're going to add in 6 eggs. Then we're going to add in 2 cups of caster sugar, but you can use normal sugar as well, but I just like the taste of caster sugar. And now we're going to beat this well till everything turns out paley and the eggs change into a very lightly yellow color. So now I've mixed this for about 5 minutes, and now you can see our eggs color is changing and the sugar is mixed in well. Now we're going to add in the butter. The butter is at room temperature and it is 200 gram. And now we're going to mix in the butter well as well. So now I have mixed this about 7 to 8 minutes. So now I'm going to add in baking powder and vanilla essence. We're going to add in 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Please use high quality one, because if you I've added in about 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and now I'm going to add in 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence as well. And now we're going to mix this. This is just like making a normal sponge cake for vanilla cake, and then just the trick is that we're going to cut it into slices later on and bake it, so then we can get our cake rusk. So now we're going to add in about 2 cups of all-purpose flour, but we're going to sift in gradually. Because we're not using an electric mixer for this recipe, we need to add it in gradually so it's easier for us to mix and we won't get a lumpy mixture then. With the help of our spatula, we're going to fold the flour in our mixture. And sift. And now we're going to do the same for the rest of our flour. Keep in mind I only added in 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I folded in 2 cups of flour gradually. You can see it's a bit thick to mix and it's a bit hard to mix right now because we're not using a machine, so it is a bit difficult. So if you want to use a machine, you can use this at this point. So now this is our batter for our normal vanilla cake. So now we're going to add in a pinch of yellow food coloring. Added in the yellow food coloring, and now our material is done. So now we're going to add it in a square pan and bake it. So I'm adding the material into my square pan. I've sprayed it with a non-stick spray. but you can use anything like butter paper or butter, as any, you can use anything you want. So now we're going to bake this at 180 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes, or until it is cooked properly. Now we're going to tap it so all the air bubbles can be released. Now after 25 minutes, our cake is done. So now I'm going to take it out. So now I'm going to do the toothpick test. We're going to pop the toothpick inside, and you can see my toothpick comes out clean. So that means our cake has baked perfectly. Now we're going to take it out of the pan and let it cool down before we slice it. Now after 25 minutes, our cake has completely cooled down. Now we're going to cut it into slices. The step is very crucial because our outcome of the cake rusks depends on the way of your cutting. So now we're going to cut it precisely, and we must make all our slices equally, because you don't want one small cake rusk and one big cake rusk, or one thick one, one thin one. So please cut it precisely. To turn it and do it from the other side. Show you one, and this is how all our slices need to look. And now I'm going to lay them on a baking tray and bake them. Now I'm going to spray my baking tray with a non-stick spray, so our cake rusks don't stick. Now I have laid down my slices in my baking tray. Now I'm going to bake it at 150 degrees for about 15 minutes on one side. Then we're going to turn the slices and bake it for another 15 minutes so the other side can be baked properly. So now I have baked it for exactly 15 minutes. Now I'm going to change the side. Now I've changed the sides of all the rusks. You can see that they have all gotten a very nice golden brown color. Now you're going to bake the other side for 15 minutes as well, so the other side can also get the same color. Now our cake rusks are done completely after being baked from both sides. Now I'm going to pick up one and show you how crusty and how crispy they are. You can see these are just like how you would buy it in a bakery, but now I've just made them at home. Our cake rusks are done. These are perfect for tea time, so you can enjoy it with a cup of tea. These are very easily made at home. Just takes a little bit of time, but the result is very delicious. So if you like today's video, please do give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.